Good morning, everybody. We are here. Pretty sure. What is today, man? I don't even know. Is today Thursday? Pretty sure it's Thursday morning. What do we got going on in the market today? AMC down about 1.75%. Shiba Inu coin sitting up barely on the day. 2066 right now. GameStop sitting down here at 101.31. Prague sitting at 143 or 143.5 cents, down 4.33% on the day. Nasdaq getting ripped thanks to Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for falling and tanking the Nasdaq this morning. We get it down 2.22%. Farmy sitting at 2016 right now. We've got deal breaker, Sundial. Almost 4% in the red right now. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to everybody. Who do we have in the chat right now? We've got Frank first in the chat, as always. Cassie, good morning to you. Cassie, Frank, Paul, Pringleton, Paul, guest name, Frank, Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby, dabbing on him as always. Nick, good morning to you, my man. Good morning, all. Grandpa Barney Sr., Grandpa Barney Jr., and Grandpa Barney, all in the chat, man. Thanks, guest name. Luckily, it was still under warranty, so it should be fixed as soon as they get part into the shop. Cassie, very nice. Paul, Cassie, Frank, Grandpa Barney Sr., Shih Tzu Inu, hit the like button. Please do that, guys. Listen to Shih Tzu Inu. Ruben, how you doing? Paul, G-O-D, doing it live. Come on, man. Shorts covered. Do it live. Shorts did not cover. Shorts actually are more. There's more shorts out now than there ever has been before. Plowing snow, hanging in the stream. Kalani, good deal, man. Good place to be while you're plowing snow. Pugnacious, what's going on? Ivan, I almost said even. Ivan, good morning, bro. What's going on, Ivan? How's your day going? Hopefully excellent. Oh, my goodness. I need some water after all that. Dude, look. When Shiba Inu, like, AMC and Shiba Inu coin are just like an extension of each other's chart. That's all that's going on right there. It's an extension of each other's chart. It's pretty cool. I like it. Man, Prague technically here too. Alright. Alright. We got some future predictions going on with each one of these charts. Let's move these back so it doesn't look like an extension of the chart. How about that? There you go. There you go. We'll work with that now. Sorry about the button. Oh, never be sorry. Never be sorry about the button, man. What's up, bro? Joe Moneda, how you doing? Shib, short interest went up according to Ortex. Ed, yeah, short interest, I believe, was it like 21.17% or something like that? 108 plus million short shares estimated to be outstanding right now. Those are some big numbers, guys. They short this stock when it's high and cover it when it drops. It's called profit. Do it live. Yes, man. That is exactly what their intentions are. They do want to short the stock when it is high, and they do want to buy it back when it is low. But if you do look at the short interest numbers out there, that is how they profit. If you do want to look at the short interest numbers out there, you can see that whether or not they are opening and closing, there is a net open, which means that they do have an estimated 108 million short shares open right now. And whether or not you expect them to close those today, if there's 109 million open, they could go out there and they could close 20 million of them and open 21 million of them. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're not covering, yes, but they're not covering in quantities greater than they're opening. Otherwise, we would see a drop in the short shares. Love my sons, bro, family. Grandpa Barney Sr., thank you, Grandpa Barney Sr., for the super chat there. We got so many Grandpa Barneys in the chat now, it's crazy. Thank you very much, Grandpa Barney Sr. Love my sons, bro, family. Appreciate you, man. Bro, what's good with Sundial? Oh, Hannah. Debt-free. An industry that still has potential. That's about it, man. That's about it. Debt-free and the fact that the industry is still growing. I would say those are two good things for Sundial right now. Sundial generating revenue, not exactly sure that that is going to be good anytime soon. I have yet to see Sundial generating revenue. Yes, there's net open short interest. Those will be covered when AMC is trading around $5 to $8. PS, love you and your energy. I am not an ape, though. Do it live, man. You were built different, and I guess now you decided to cover your shares on AMC. It is all right, though, man. It is all right. And yeah, look, even if they do open, it's 108 million short shares that are out there right now. If the stock price does go down and they expect to cover those 108 million short shares, here's the deal. Even if they did that, and even if AMC did go down to $5 to $8, and they did go to cover those short shares at $5 to $8, that's still 108 million shares that they have to buy. And here's the thing that a lot of people miss. A lot of people want high volume. A lot of people want people coming in and buying. But I'm going to tell you right now, if they have to cover 108 million shares, and the volume is 1 million shares, literally nobody is trading the stock, it's going to take them 108 days to cover their short shares. And if we get to that actual diamond hand mentality, which means that nobody is trading the stock, then what would you imagine it now with average volume around 40, 50 million? Imagine volume being around 4 or 5 billion. Okay, it would be a huge drive up. It would be just a massive difference in the amount of shares that are regularly available for trading and the amount of shares that were traded that day. Now, there's no difference in that, and as a matter of fact, there would probably be a lot of selling on that end too. So imagine only 1 million, 2 million, 5 million shares a day being traded, but all of a sudden the hedge funds have to cover 100 million shares, 100 times the average volume out there. That is a massive risk, and if they did that, even if they did that over a week-long period, man, it would be such an influx of buy pressure. Not sell pressure, but buy pressure. And that influx of buying pressure, coupled with the fact that nobody is selling, would increase the price drastically. Now, I know there's people out there that will argue that nobody is selling, but I can guarantee you people are selling AMC stock. Good morning, apes. Just got home from work. Reported short interest approximately 20.5%. Crazy. I will be upping my game and hold some shares to $10,000 a share. I have never been so excited. Marky Mark, man. I love it. Seems the bleeding is not over. Another red day. Another red day. We've got another red day. Yeah, dude, I don't know how much blood the stock market has left in it, but it does seem the bleeding is not over, guys. NASDAQ, 2% in the red. Farmy, 0.84% in the red. GameStop, in the green. Prague, 4% in the red. AMC, 1%, 1.7% in the red. Shiba, red. Ethereum, red. Cardano, green. Bitcoin, red. Polygon, red. Cashapp Sciences, red. Sundial, red. Yeah, a lot of red, guys. And GameStop is most likely, I don't know if you guys can see the chart down there, most likely turning here. And very good chance that GameStop will be in the red as well after being up decent today. After having a nice spike up to about $107 per share, currently sitting, I don't know if you guys can see it, spike up to $107 a share, currently sitting at about 182 cents a share. So very volatile day over there for GameStop, but I don't know. Day's not even half over yet. We still got plenty of time. Let's see. They can cover those 108 million shares whenever they want. The diamond hand mentality is a myth. Folks who bought above 20 to 30 will be bag holders for life. AMC is fundamentals 5. I would give it a little over 5 at this point, but yeah, very close to 5. Whenever AMC spikes, I will be adding puts. Still love you, though. You're a good dude. Do it live. And you absolutely can. Here's the thing, though. With puts, you got to realize that if you're buying puts, you can, at any time, lose 100% of your value because puts have an expiration date, just like calls do. But the complete, I guess, shift in sentiment on AMC being a bullish play versus AMC being a bearish play. AMC did very well in June. Yes, but AMC it's not really acting any different than the overall market is acting right now. The overall market has been pulling back. You guys can check this out. The overall market has been pulling back for quite some time now. Back since the very beginning of November, the entire stock market has been seeing a very deep pullback, 20+% in an index of the largest companies. Is not a mild pullback. That is a very deep pullback. The 2020 pullback was about 30%. So it's a very difficult time to be bearish on a single stock because everything is in a downtrend right now. Being bearish on the overall market, completely acceptable at this point in time. But you have to remember, we do have a very nice bounce here that we've been experiencing off this level of support. And if this is able to sustain itself and continue to the upside, it's going to be very good for a recovery. If not, man, if we're seeing a little turnover here and we're gonna test the downside once again, you got that to deal with. You are correct. So, I'm not condoning buying puts, but buying puts in a bearish market is not a bad idea, right? But AMC is not a traditional play. I get it that you think diamond handing is a myth. Diamond handing is a myth to the regard that some other people will convince you that literally nobody is selling. I believe Do It Live at one point would have said that he was not selling, and clearly it seems like he sold. So it does seem like, you got to have that mentality that there are people out there that are selling AMC. Not AMC is at least fundamentally worth the cost of a movie ticket. There you go, Cassie. Hey, Clay, bro. Grandpa Barney Jr., Grandpa Barney Sr. Where is the original Grandpa Barney? How's the weather about you, Clay? The one store you have in your rural town, how's the weather? They closed the one store. So as far as I know, Dollar General is not closed, but there are a lot of schools and stores and things like that are closed today. In all honesty, man, it's still snowing, but I think the mix of rain and snow and freezing that they were expecting was like slightly over-exaggerated or overestimated. It really doesn't look like we got that much snow out there, but it is like it's a nasty snow. And I think that they're expecting it for like such a long time that they didn't even bother plowing last night. So it'll probably be bad until, I don't know, I think it's supposed to end up like tomorrow or something. I think it's bad, dude, because no preventative measures. They didn't want to go out there and plow or anything because they expected the storm to last a couple days. So streets are bad, man, because they didn't plow them, but it doesn't seem like it's that bad outside. If no one was selling, the volume would be zero. Frank, facts on that, man. Facts on that. Yes, the whole market was inflated since 2020. That's why we're seeing this pullback. However, AMC and other meme stocks were disgustingly overvalued, and their crash will be huge. Yeah, Do It Live. I mean, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. I'm sensing a slight, I guess, annoyance with AMC and some of these meme stocks, but I have no problem admitting, and you guys can go back and watch any video or live stream I've done before, AMC stock, GameStop, these stocks are overvalued. And this has never been a value play. It's never been, we know AMC is fundamentally worth $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70. It has always been a short squeeze play, which is extremely speculative. And it is riskier than a normal play because if you believe that AMC will return to its fundamental value, I do agree, man. I do agree that the fundamental value is much lower than the prices we saw. But at the same time, if we were investing in AMC as a fundamental play, wow, dude, we would be ecstatic with a 10% gain. A short squeeze play is much different. A short squeeze play is something with unlimited upside potential. Do it live. You're saying those about 2030 will be back orders for life, but you're also saying you'll be adding puts when it spikes. So which is it? It'll be he's adding puts when it spikes back up to 16. Everything is closed today, and it wasn't that bad. Yeah, Nick F. I don't know, man. I didn't clearly go anywhere this morning, but I know they didn't plow my road, so that's where I was like judging the, I guess, quality of the roads, but. Didn't seem like the snow was that bad, man. I don't know. Loving daycare closes. There you go. Daycare. I'm not gonna say like any school districts or anything on here. Nick F. Yes, man. You get to hang out with the kid today, man. Tell him Play Bros live right now. You guys can hang out and watch. I'll be over in a half hour. Let's go, Rocket. Guys, come over here. Help me put the wall up. Grandpa, any word on Marine Corps brat? Real Grandpa, or we got fake Grandpa in here? Grandpa Barney Sr. Hello, grandson. What's going on? I sold my crypto after the 5% or quick 5% drop this morning. Then opened up a short position as soon as the stock market opened. But unbelievably, crypto went up, even though the Nasdaq is down. I hate apples. Listen, man. And that's what happens with trading too. Day trading is very difficult. You got to roll with the punches, man. You got to roll with the punches and not give up if you do want to day trade. Rocket, bring your shovel or your snowblower, one of those. Do it live. Who are you? And does your name sound familiar? Now, do it live. Do it live used to come in here all the time. JB, you have to do it yourself. Something like that. I mess with JB. Anywhere to mark about something, JB, you gotta do it yourself. Why do you guys have to confuse me? Is Grandpa here or not? JB, it's a Grandpa Barney Sr. I don't know. Grandpa Barney's got a blue name. I don't know who Grandpa Barney Sr. is. My son is not okay. Grandpa Barney Sr. is in here, but Grandpa Barney is not in here. And then Grandpa Barney Jr. is in here as well. Is that what we got? Grandpa Barney Sr. is confusing everybody right now. Okay, see, I only got 4 to 5 inches of snow here, and they're saying, yeah, I think they were saying that we would get a pretty crazy amount too, but I didn't go out there and see how much, but it didn't look terrible. Truly, traders and institutions make out like bandits during the run-up to 72 apes held bags. Maybe, dude, maybe. I will tell you this, though. That's not necessarily true, because there were a lot of institutions that in pensions that added to AMC 30, 40, 50 on the way back down. They were adding. And also, traders, nah, dude, traders are not going to be making out like bandits. See, traders, they don't come in and make a 300% gain. That's not what a trader does. A trader comes in, they see their 5% profit, and then they take it. And if the stock continues to rise, maybe they'll enter the position again. So any trader that came in and told you that they got in at $8 a share and got out at $80 a share, they're lying to you, man. They got in at $8 a share and got out at $8.80 a share. So there is a big difference in like traders thinking that they did time it perfectly. I can guarantee you nobody sold it at $72 a share. Part 1. Guys, confession this morning. Joel was like, I'm hungry, hinting at me to make a breakfast. So I was like, alright, I got this. I mixed up some egg whites, cheeses, cut the peppers, put that mofo in the waffle maker, and then made a bunch of pancakes. While it was all cooking, I decided to do the dishes and be a good quality guy, right? Am I doing this? So I'm doing the dishes, chilling, and bam! All at once, I realized the egg waffles were burning, so I opened the thing up, make a freaking mess, and I'm trying to clean it up, and it smelled bad, and bam! The pancakes burnt too. Best part is that it was all eggs pancake mix we had. Nailed it. Oh my gosh. You tried to kill it, dude. You tried to kill it. You did good, man. You did good, Devil's Advocate. No joke on that one. Should have just flown to Italy and grabbed a Welly. Freddie, yes. Should have just DoorDashed one of those Welly burgers, man. Hey, Glade Bro, look at the Fed low-key working with BlackRock. Cassie, are they low-key? Ryan Casey, sorry, not Cassie. Ryan, are they working with BlackRock? I didn't see what was going on with that if somebody posted about it, man. Dang, dude. Well, it looks like you're not going to be eating eggs or pancakes. What do you mean it's all the pancake mix you had, dude? You don't have any flour? I guess you didn't need an egg to make some pancakes. You have flour? Dude, you can make pancakes. Come on. You got flour. I know you got a little protein to use there. Water. You're good, dude. You can make a stinking pancake. I'm going to tell you that right now. Not saying trade yourself from 10 to 72. Traders and folks like, I think Coors, man. Made insane percentages on call options. Do it live. Yeah, if, you got to remember this too, okay? You got to remember this too. They may have been up a very large amount. Okay, a very large amount during that run-up. But everybody assumes that these other people sold and things like that. You know, that interview, I've seen it with Trey. The interview with Trey saying that he is up. You know, he was making $1 million on his call options during the run-up to 72. Well, here's the deal. He didn't actually say that he closed out his position. Okay? And I do know, and you know, you can look at this two different ways, right? But Trey's run up to 72, yes, he was making $1 million on his call options and his shares during that time. But he also shared some screenshots of his losses. So, and he did say, including his run up to $1 million, this is his current position, and it was a loss. So does that mean, including that, it wiped it out? Or does that mean he made the $1 million and now he's down this amount? And then Matt Kors also posting some screenshots of being down very heavy on AMC positions. So I know a lot of people get upset about speculating what other people did with their money and things like that, while they may have been holding to the run through the run up and all of that. But at the end of the day, man, if you're gonna be, or if anybody is gonna be upset about the success of somebody else, that's not good. That's not good. If you should never want somebody to lose because you're losing. You should always want the best for everybody else. Now, I get it if somebody else is acting like a jerk, right? But I don't think Matt or Trey or anybody like that is acting like a jerk. If they were saying, "Ha ha ha ha, you idiots, held all the way up to 72 and I cashed out, man," yeah, then I could see getting a little upset. But whether Matt and Trey did sell at the peak, excellent if they did. If they didn't, man, it shouldn't make anybody feel any better to see somebody else losing, is what I'm trying to say. Bro, what is your take on trading micro caps altcoins? Joel, dangerous, man. Dangerous. I'll give you that. I'll give you my take on that. So if you're going to be trading micro caps, these cryptocurrencies, dude, they can literally go to nothing overnight. It is dangerous. I don't know what you consider micro cap, because you can find a cryptocurrency with $1,000 market cap, and you can double your money on it, but you literally have to go out there and buy like $5 worth if you don't want to be a 50% whale in that crypto. So, great, man. You doubled your money, but you could literally only buy $5 worth of the coin without drastically increasing the price yourself, or not leaving any liquidity for somebody else to buy. And if you're starting to get into $1 million market caps to $5 million market caps, okay, but still very dangerous, because if you've got some original holders or some people who got in early or pre-sale and things like that, and all of a sudden they dump $40,000. I mean, dude, $40,000 on a $1 million coin is going to tank the price down probably 50%. So it's going to be devastating to the price. Clearly, yes, they can 5, 10, 20, 30x and things like that, but in that you're talking maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins out of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 coins. So the chances of hitting the jackpot on a small coin are very, very, very slim. Hey man, if that's what you want to do, if you're trying to hit the jackpot on something, eventually you will win, right? But you're going to have to take the losses along the way. And with these coins, man, it's so easy, and probably so much easier for these people to just start a new coin and start over with fresh money than it is to actually try and develop the project they want if their coin price is falling. 2 cups flour, 5 tablespoons baking powder, 4 tablespoons sugar, 1 tablespoon cinnamon optional, 2 cups milk, 2 eggs, half a cup vegetable oil, and 1 tablespoon teaspoon vanilla extract optional. Yes, JB, throw some sprinkles in that bad boy. Use some protein if you would like instead of milk, but milk is still good. And then if you don't want to use the vegetable oil, you can melt some butter. Boom, baby, buttermilk pancakes right there. Amazing all day. JB's got you on your pancake mix and or waffles if you want to put it in a waffle maker. I like it, JB. S'mores Pop-Tarts only, please. Toaster strudels are tasty, too. You guys talking about breakfast now. I like it. You've seen the show Billions on Showtime. I have not. Check it out. If it's an insight on government and hedge funds, we are in trouble. Mariachi. I have unfortunately not seen that show. I'm pretty sure my dad told me about that show once, but I've never seen it. Lies! I've seen it. Definitely not micro. Finally, my expertise. Oh my god. I see. You guys are crazy. Thanks for the insight. Joel, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I guess you would want to find a coin that actually does have a very strong community surrounding it, because usually when these coins are just coming out, or if they are micro cap coins and have extremely low market caps, the major thing people are going to need to do, unfortunately, is hold, right? Because and they can't hold a huge percentage of the coin either. If people start to own over 1% of the coin, people start to get a little nervous, like, well, hey, if this guy dumps his entire holding, this coin's gonna tank. So it's tricky. It's tricky with the little ones, man. Like, unless you know the guy that's starting it and you truly believe in that guy, it's difficult to, I guess, have conviction in that play. But, dude, why not? Go out. I don't know what you would think is a ton of money, but, dude, go out. Put 20, 50, 100, 500 bucks on some of these little coins if you want, with the expectation, as long as you have the expectation that you will lose it all on the micro cap coins, I say go for it, man. I say go for it. You could hit one of them. But have the expectations that you're going to lose it all. So I wonder how MicroStrategy will ever sell their coin, 125,000 Bitcoin. Even if they sell 1,000 at a time, that's massive impact. I've seen, say, 200 Bitcoin regularly rise the Bitcoin price by 500. Yeah, I hate Apple. So here's the thing with that, okay? It's a good concept. I don't know who MicroStrategy is or if they hold 125,000 Bitcoin and so on. But usually, when you have major holders, they're not as interested in selling to realize their profit. And we can use, Elon Musk as an example, or Bill Gates, or any of these billionaires, Zuckerberg, since he's all over the news today. We can use any of these billionaires, as examples. They don't have the intention of selling their shares and cashing out. At that point, it's all about leaving your unrealized gains in there and paying, using your assets as collateral to go out there and have a bank give you a loan at maybe 3% or, a very low interest rate. So instead of selling 125,000 Bitcoin and paying 30% or 10% if it's long-term capital gains tax on that, you're going to go out there and you're just going to borrow against it. In that regard, you're not going to hurt the price of Bitcoin whatsoever. You still get to use the cash if cash is what you're after, and you're still able to buy things you want, and essentially use that money just like taking equity out in your home if that's your thing. So you can still use that money without actually having to sell the asset, but it is true that somebody selling 125,000 Bitcoin all at once would be drastic. Let's see. Do It Live says, hey, Klitsch, want to clarify, I'm not mad at anyone who made money on AMC trade. Definitely looks like he lost money. He's bald now, screwing his PC, taking profits is the whole point. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. I don't know if Trey went bald because he's lost money or what the deal is, but yeah, man, Trey shaved his head, and he's got his mustache rocking now, and I don't know if I haven't seen him screaming at the PC lately, but maybe he does scream at his PC. That is funny, dude. Let's get started. Removes what? Removes what? Joel, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, and thank you, dude. Rocket, you need to check that Julia isn't in here or been in Texas. She may already be married to Devil's Advocate and not realize it. Facts on that, Pringleton. If you declare marriage in Texas, it is official. What the heck? If you didn't watch the AMA Eyes on Crypto with Scrooge Coin, you'll be confident in the project. Go to their webpage, spin the slot, and get started in Scrooge Coin. What the heck? Very nice, man. Yeah, if you guys want to check out Scrooge Coin, absolutely go check out Scrooge Coin. You can always count on Devil's Advocates to take it too far. Nice, man. Nice. Why only go halfway, man? You got to go all the way. You got to go all the way. Why'd the rock have to be black? Very good question, Pika Power Bro. Very good question. Could have been a red rock. It could have been a gray rock. I've seen more gray and brown rocks in my life than I have seen black rocks, but maybe they were on the black beaches of Santorini, Greece, and they saw some black rocks down there, and they're like, all right, great name. Let's see. Is there a company that allows you to get a loan by putting up an NFT as collateral? If so, which one? Yes. Crypto Niter. There are companies out there that do loans specifically on your crypto holdings. I don't know. Just you can honestly go out there. I've never done that, so I wouldn't be able to recommend one to you. But you can go out there and just type in like crypto loans, and you'll be able to find plenty of people who will be willing to do that, especially if you've got a Bored Ape Yacht Club. They would love to take that as collateral. I have been to Texas, but not in a long time. Never lived there. Devil's Advocate easily has over 1 million wives, so husband number 2 for me is not a big deal. Nice, Julia Gulia. Nice. I know my limits, though. So I don't worry about that. There you go, Rocket. There you go. Public service announcement: playing Demon's Souls while being in the stream is not the setup for success in this game. At least you're worried about the game not being successful and the stream being successful. I like it, Devil's Advocate. Priorities, man. Who said AMC and GME are going to have their payday within the next 6 weeks? Yes, the real wrestler. We talked about that, I think, yesterday or the day before with Julia was asking. You guys want to talk about that a little bit more? I don't necessarily... I'm getting real hot in here, man. I'm going to have to do something. I think we've learned, or I think we should have learned about putting dates on things, but doesn't seem that we have. Lived in San Antonio for a while. Very nice. I've actually never been to Texas. I'm definitely going to be holding my Shiba. I have a little over 48 million shares. Nice, CJ. The Rock is hot. That is why. Oh, the Rock. It's just Samoan. I got what you're saying. The Rock, yes. Mr. Dwayne. What the heck? Can't wait to see you in the Scrooge Coin army. I can't wait. I gotta respond to the response from Scrooge Coin. I need to do a Scrooge Coin video sometime before the weekend's up. I gotta see what they said in that video or in the email there, if they got anything they specifically want me to talk about in the video or what the deal is. But I hope to have a Scrooge Coin video before the end of the weekend. I'm the dead opposite of The Rock. Ugandan Toad, you're good, man. You're good. Ugandan Toad's the man. Speaking of putting dates on things, Rocket, when's the wedding? I think Lou has insider knowledge. I think Lou wants you to think that Lou has insider knowledge. I honestly don't think anybody's got insider knowledge, man. Rocket. I live in Ohio, not Texas. Why was Texas brought up? Rocket. Texas was brought up because one time Sam proposed to everybody that lived in Texas, and therefore verbal propositions for marriage are binding or something like that, and you're legally married. If you do that, I don't know what somebody was saying about it one time, but yeah, Devil's Advocate's married to everybody that lives in Texas right now. Devil's Advocate, ask her. I'll just show up. Boom! Can you run over your thoughts on AMC and Prague? Yeah, Talon. So I'm convinced that the AMC squeeze numbers are better now than they ever have been before. I'm convinced that the issuing of these new bonds to pay off old debt is going to be a good thing for AMC, as long, and this is what I don't get, man. I'm not a huge conspiracy theory guy. I'm not sitting out there and thinking all night long that the hedge funds are all getting together and meeting up and figuring out ways that they can screw us over. But everybody just, like, the ones that could actually be conspiracy theories, I don't know why people don't run with them, man. I mean, the issuance of $950 million in new debt that was issued to institutional buyers who are deemed qualified. Okay? You can't tell me that retail investors or individuals would have been happy to go out there and purchase 7.5% guaranteed returns on AMC. There would have been plenty of people who would have been more than willing to buy those up. And it doesn't make it any more difficult to have your debt paid off in your brokerage account as it would to have your dividends paid off in a brokerage account. So why does nobody run with the conspiracy theory as to, well, who's buying this debt? Is it an institution that is short AMC, and then they're going to use this 7.5% coupon payments to pay the cost to borrow AMC and to short AMC in the first place? 7.5% interest that they're receiving could easily pay 7 times the cost to borrow. So they could borrow 7 times the amount of shares, or the amount of value that they're, I guess, lending to AMC. So some of this stuff that people decide not to run with conspiracies on is just a little confusing to me. Because they could easily find out who bought the debt and so on. Just run with it for a minute, man. Grandpa Barney Sr., thank you very much for the super chat. I bought AMC in 2013. I'm only down a little from the $18 IPO. Nice, Grandpa Barney. Nice. Grandpa Barney Sr., I should say. Still holding. Still holding, I see. Very, very good there, Grandpa Barney. You got diamond hands for sure, man. Diamond hands for sure. Speaking of black rocks, black obsidian is as dark as night, is a powerful tool for those seeking protection, grounding, deep-setting healing, and tearing the fabric of falsity to find the truth. Dang, Cassie, it sounds deep. I like it. Hello, could you say a couple of words about Encash Crypto, please? What do you think about it? Ream Boy, I actually don't know anything about Encash Crypto. If we got some time here, we can look at it in a second. Devil's Advocate married every eligible female in Texas a few months back. No big deal. Hashtag, yeah, no big deal. It's no big deal. Rocket, I'm going to divorce them all, quit my job. I imagine a million different all e-money. Don't actually know how to... what? Alimony. Alimony. Nice. Don't actually know how to spell it, so I make my own way. Checks will support me fine. Yes, they will, man. Yes, they will. Coming in a million different ways. I like it. That guy, what a rascal. Am I right? You are right. Well, you all know, or you know, when that guy got $30,000 from Robinhood for the buy button being removed. Why? Nobody else. Pringleton, I don't know if anybody else has sued them yet. I don't know if anybody else has sued them. I imagine there were lawsuits filed, but if it took that guy a year to get his settlement, it will likely, these people are likely going to be held up in court for quite some time if they are suing Robinhood. And on top of that, you know, with that win, they may have some sort of a class action that they will try to put together, and then the lawyers will get super rich, and everybody in the class action lawsuit will walk away with about $115. And the lawyers will probably walk away with about $115 million. So it'll probably take time to hear some more stories about that coming out. And if not, it's just because the media doesn't want to cover it so that more people go sue Robinhood. Daddy Barney in the house. Grandpa Barney Jr. I hope this is not the same guy on 2 different accounts. No joke. How many Barneys are there? All of them. Why is Balala upset with Satoshi? Balala. Is Balala in here upset with Satoshi? Bro, Satoshi broke my heart instead of the internet. Balala. Yeah. Let's see. We can talk about that for 2 seconds. It's called Encash Nucleus Vision. It's on Binance. Will it go up? Let's check it out in 2 seconds. Reboy, let me speak first on Satoshi, and then we can check out Encash. Remind me if I don't get to it. So Satoshi really hyping up that new deal, and I know I posted that video last night, and a lot of people were trying to tell me that this deal with Wellies is not the internet-breaking deal. It is, guys. It is. This is the deal they were talking about. This is the deal that said they have something cooking up. This is the deal that they were, posting on Twitter about learning Italian. This is the deal that they've been hyping. And yes, they do have other deals in the mix that have not been 100% solidified yet, and therefore they have not been released yet. So people have mixed feelings about it, okay? And I posted a video about it this morning, kind of breaking it down a little bit further. And Wellies is a single location, fast food restaurant in Italy. Burgers, chicken sandwiches, French fries, and so on. A lot of people are like, dude, who cares that you guys partnered with a single location fast food restaurant? And I get that. Who does really care about that? But why Satoshi is so excited is because it is a full integration of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. It's a full integration of Bone, Leash, Shiboshis, possibly new NFTs. It's going to be integrating Shibarium blockchain. It's basically bringing the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem to life, to physical locations, and using it as a business model. Now, Personally, I think that they might be biting off more than they can chew with this project, because going from social media and developing a crypto coin and getting people to fall in love with the crypto coin is going to be very different than expanding and franchising businesses that are going to be fully integrated into the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. Now, these do seem like some really smart people, and if they can accomplish it, I do believe that it could be some internet-breaking, technology to run your business completely on the blockchain and run your business with full integration of Doggy DAO and NFTs and the people making the decisions. But I will also tell you that when people there's that fine line, man. You need an authority to be able to make a decision. Even if people disagree with it, somebody has to make a decision. Because what happens if Doggy DAO comes out and, well, I want to open up a franchise in Ohio, but nobody sees the potential of a franchise in Ohio. I could be very successful opening up a franchise of Wellies here in Ohio. We don't have a ton of new fast food places. The competition would be pretty low. Literally, you're going up against McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, and this is something different. People love to try something different. You got somebody in New York and California where you've got, thousands of different restaurants to choose from, and all these different experiences that you can choose from, and Wellies might get lost. Wellies just might get lost in the abyss. Well, the Doggy DAO system comes out and puts that decision on literally everybody that's staking bone. Well, look, they're going to say, well, shoot, man, we believe it's best to go to California because California is going to offer the most opportunities. So therefore, we're going to shoot down the idea to franchise anywhere, that's not on the coast. So California it is, and then the people who would have voted for Ohio, they get mad. The people who would have voted for New York get mad. The people that would have voted for Florida get mad. All of a sudden, they want to unstake their bone because if their decisions aren't the ones getting made, well, they don't want to be a part of it, man, because every decision they try to make gets shot down. So it's going to be very difficult to integrate this sort of power by the people business model into something that's so new. And if they can accomplish it, yes, they've done something that nobody has done before. If they can't accomplish it, they've integrated with one fast food chain right now, and it is kind of a moment. Let's see. People tend to forget that these tokens projects are like startup companies. Give them some credit and wait to see what happens. Yeah, Eric, man. Yeah. I think people were more or less hoping for just a big, out-of-the-door, huge deal. But they got one store, and could turn into something big. But I don't know. I think people's expectations were a little bit too high. I just seen the video on AMC subreddit. It was the ape's wife sitting in bed crying with joy because she could sense the end was near at most. Nah, I haven't seen any videos on Reddit, man. I don't go on Reddit. Victor, no, it's okay. Moaz is waiting for you. Trapper and Marine Corps brat yet. Where is Trapper and Marine Corps brat? I do not know. AMC After Hours glitch 2186.78 price target. Shoot, wrestler. I'll go with the 21.8. I will go with the 2186 price target. Man, I would love that. I don't know if somebody saw that somewhere. I'm buying a Wellies franchise. Maybe. Julia Gulia. Nice. No, look, I do think that it would be interesting if they do decide to franchise out. I can't imagine that it would be extremely expensive to franchise the name. They're a one-location restaurant, right? So I don't think it would be extremely expensive if people do decide to go that route. I mean, shoot, I don't know what it's going to cost, right? If you got $30,000, you could buy a billion Shiba, or you could buy a Wellies restaurant, which you're going to increase your Shiba holdings because of Wellies, and you're going to increase your revenue because you are you're a restaurant owner now. So people, like I say, it could get interesting. If people want to go that direction with it, it could get interesting. I just don't know if people are going to want to do that. Because there's a big difference, when you're investing in crypto and you're trying to start a business, there is a difference there. You know, buying some Shiba Inu coin and the price goes up or down, great. Buying a restaurant is a completely different game. And I don't know if these crypto investors are game to be, you know, restaurant entrepreneurs. Trapper. Oh, AMC Chapter is here. What's going on, AMC Chapter? Man, I'm glad you're in here. Glad you're in here, AMC Trapper. I love it, dude. That is why Ryoshi said there's an experiment in community building. Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's true. This is our wait-and-see approach, man. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Do you think a lot of YouTubers would get in trouble if they were to be audited? No, I doubt. What would they get in trouble for? Like audited for their tax, like by the IRS? I don't think they would get audited, man. I mean, YouTube, like YouTube gives you a 1099, so I don't think that. I don't see how they could hide anything. If that's what you're talking about. I think you might be talking about something else, though. Because I do agree, man. I do think that, you know, people lie for views, and I do think that people, you know, do what's best for entertainment. But as far as, like, being audited by the IRS, I don't think that would be a terrible concern because YouTube keeps track of everything. But you might be talking about something else, and I might be going on a tangent. Cost $10,000 to open a Chick-fil-A, and they have to interview you, plus have to give you half the profits, which is shut up. Yeah, man. Well, that's the deal with the franchise, though. You know what I mean? Like, you're buying the Chick-fil-A name, you're buying the Chick-fil-A taste, you're buying the Chick-fil-A experience, you're buying all of that. So I don't know if it's necessarily crap. That's what they want to do. If you're going to open up, this is the difficult thing here, okay? And especially if you're franchising. Let's use the Shredder, perfect example. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. If you're going to be franchising a restaurant, there is a central authority that tells you what you can and cannot do with that restaurant. That is the only way to keep the experience the same across all of those restaurants. Otherwise, you're just opening up an individual burger joint, an individual chicken sandwich store. Like, you have to keep things the same. You have to have the same taste. You have to have the same experience. You have to have the same, you know, atmosphere, or whatever you want to call it. You have to keep those values and those principles. And that is a very centric approach to franchising. If Wellies decides to expand globally, but there's no centralization, it's completely decentralized, how are they going to enforce these very centric rules of opening up a franchise? You know, therein lies a problem as well. And to say that, well, we're going to leave it up to Doggy Dow to decide where or when and how to expand, but you still have that central authority that tells you this is what you have to do, this is how you have to do it, and this is why you have to do it. So you need that central authority in a franchise, and this is going to be an interesting. Shut up, I like it, man. I like it. I do like it, man. I might use that. I just watched that one McDonald's movie, The Founder or whatever. It basically describes everything he's discussed. Facts on that, dude. I did watch that movie. I thought that was a good movie. I'm Grandpa Barney's daddy, Trapper. Grandpa Barney Sr., we got Grandpa Barney Jr., we got Grandpa Barney, we got everybody in here. You guys are crazy, man. I mean, I think the SEC is looking to influence. I think he means SEC looking into YouTubers, influencers, with owning the same crypto they're promoting, even though you say do your own research, not financial advice. Yeah. If that's what they are talking about, I don't necessarily know, man. I don't necessarily know, because you are allowed to market your project. You're allowed to market. You know, McDonald's, they own shares of McDonald's, and they market McDonald's. There's a big difference in manipulation and trying to build something. And yes, there are people out there who I guess could get in trouble for manipulation, but if your manipulation also carries, I guess, a burden of proof on your intentions as well. Clearly, the intentions of both marketers and manipulators would be to, increase the price of something and increase the value. But beyond that, you have to look at things like, well, how are they doing it? Are they doing it based on lies? Are they doing it based on false advertising? Are they doing it based on, literally informing a community and allowing people to make their own decisions? Yeah, dude, I personally don't think that the IRS or the SEC or anybody would be terribly concerned about that. I think that would be much more gray area than a lot of people give credit for, especially when it boils down to intentions and things. Because it would be pretty simple to see if somebody was just blatantly lying about something, or if somebody was, offering opinions, which you're allowed to do. I'm allowed to tell you guys that I don't think that the franchise opportunity with Wellies is like internet breaking worthy, but I can also tell you that I think if they do succeed with it, it could be internet breaking worthy. So you guys can offer opinions and things like that. I don't know, man. It's way too gray. I'm gonna have to start a drink before the live chat so I can maybe get an understanding about what you're talking about. Pugnacious, never do that, man. You don't need to drink nothing. Explain everything in here. Crypto is not regulated by the SEC. Allows for blatant manipulation. Well, that is true. Crypto is not regulated by the SEC. And yes, there can be manipulation in crypto, which is why you see so many scam coins out there and so many things going on. But, dude, the battle or the decision to regulate or let the free market breathe it's an age-old question, man. Are you going to stop somebody from creating a crypto coin just because they want to start a scam coin? Or are you going to protect all of the potential investors out there? Or if somebody starts a I'm going to scam you coin and the people who buy it get scammed, is that just like free market? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anybody to get scammed, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everything is a risk. I don't know if somebody telling you which risks you can and cannot take is always the answer. Hey, the NFT is up for you on OpenSea. What did you think of preview? Transparent Trading Live, man. I loved that preview. I saw that last night. I tweeted it out, and I think a lot of people liked it. So it's up on... Send me a link. Send me a link on Twitter. Send me a link on Twitter so I can see it. I'll pull it up and see what it looks like. Wrestler, do you have a what? Maybe? I was drinking in one of the live streams. I think I embarrassed myself that day. Cassie, never. Nobody ever gets embarrassed in here. Come on now. I got it all. Something. Oh my God, Wrestler. Scams are bad. Okay? Yes. Scams are bad. Okay? Thieves are bad. Okay? Nobody likes thieves. Okay? Wrestler just doesn't get the clap. He gets the whole darn applause. Julia Gulia. Yes. Thank you, Ream Boy. Ream Boy. Check it out. It's on Binance. Ream Boy. Oh, Encash. Yeah, that's what he's talking about there. Cassie, I think I know exactly what day. I don't know what day Cassie's talking about, but nobody's ever embarrassed in here, man. You need to make some merchandise. Well, I don't know if... Oh, man, there goes my thing. Freddie, are you in here? Freddie, did you get your shirt today? I gotta know if Freddie gets his shirt. Let me turn this on silent. Back. Alright, let's see my NFT. Thanks to Transparent Trading Live. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nice. This is very cool, man. Very cool. Check out this NFT, guys. Claybro Custom Skull. I like it, man. Signature down here. This is legit. Custom made 1-of-1 skull for Claybro883. This is the one and only made for a widely known content creator and ape. Man, transparent trading, thank you very much. This is awesome. I don't know how you made it, man. I don't know how you made it, but I like it. Can I favorite it too? I don't know how. Oh, I gotta log in. I'd have to log in. I'm not logged in on anything on the desktop here. So, very nice, dude. Very nice. That is very cool. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this NFT here? I like it. Rocket! Thank you very much for the super chat. Rocket says, let's see Clay Bros Peach. Come on up. Rocket, this is you. Thank you very much, Rocket. Appreciate that, Peach, there. Nobody else could touch that but Rocket. What do you guys think about this NFT? Transparent Trading sent me this. I love it, man. Hello to all in general. What's up, Shredder? I did like this skull's the best. Smart. Nice, Springleton, California Sangria. I like that. Shredder Wrestler. Oh, what did Wrestler say? Darn it. Cassie, do you remember asking me on a date? Oh, my goodness. Cassie and Wrestler. There you go. Very, very nice. Oh, very, very nice. Very, very nice, sir. Very, very nice. Just log in now with show password enabled. Pringleton, yes. That would probably be the best way to do it, wouldn't it? The thing is, though, I know I would do something like that. Like, if I was logged into this stuff or had to log into this stuff, I would accidentally type my password into the username thing, and then you guys would be like, whoa, you know Clay's passwords now. Yeah, I would do it. I would do it for sure. It would definitely happen to me. Shiba is the leader in first crypto to have crypto penetrate the brick and mortar establishments using crypto as payment. This is a trailblazing moment in time. Yeah, Crypto Niter, man. It is true, okay? This full integration into a fast food chain is going to be big if they can pull it off. Isawu is king of the chat. Where is Isawu, man? I don't even see him. Let's see. People saw it. Nobody saw it. I actually did not see it, Cassie, so I did not see what the retracted message was. But very cool. Transparent, man. Thank you very much. Absolutely appreciate this. I'm very happy with this. This is very cool. And then, you guys remember Hodl Ape Club, right? Hodl Ape Club is working on some art as well. Let's pull that up. I love you guys, man. Listen, I'm not an artist like that. I can't go out there and just create something from nothing in terms of being able to draw it or design it and things like that. So, transparent, man. Thank you very much. And then I've got another NFT that the guys at Hodl Ape Club were designing. I think that's pretty cool too. We can bring this one up. This is one of a kind. I can't sell it or anything like that, but they've got this one that they've done. I think that's supposed to be me as an ape, so I thought that was pretty cool too. I sincerely thank all of you guys out there that are out there creating things like that. So I think it's very cool that you guys are doing that. And then we've got, it's amazing, dude. Like, to have somebody say, here's an NFT, Transparent works on this, creates it, and then is just willing to give it to me like that, especially with this little description down here, man. Custom made 1-of-1 skull for Claybro883. This is the one and only made for a widely known content creator and ape. Dude, appreciate that so much, man. I appreciate that so much. You guys are incredible. Light up that like button. Listen to what the heck, guys. If you accidentally showed us your password, I would log in and take 80% of your money and then allow you to keep 20% because we're bros. But like the 80% I'm taking because you need to learn from this. Facts on that, dude. I would need to learn from it. That's why I do not log in front of anybody and really don't want to keep my password logged in anywhere on the live streams for the fact that I could, have something pop up somewhere. But I would accept it, man. I would accept it. Thank you for only taking 80%, because I know that somebody else would log in too, and they would take the other 20. The whole restaurant thing. What stock is that? So Talent, the Wellies thing. I think that's what you're talking about. They do not have stock. It's just a one-chain restaurant right now. They're not a publicly traded company. Yeah, everyone saw it. It took like 3 whole minutes to get it. No, I did not see it. I promise, I did not see it. Wayne James Bouchard, hello and good afternoon. Have a great day. Wayne James, man. You too, man. You too. Widely known. Devil's advocate. Widely known in my little hometown. That's widely known. Actually, nobody knows. I can go to the post office and literally nobody knows me, man. Literally nobody knows me. I go to the post office. Yeah, I'm shipping 10 shirts out today. Oh, that's good. That's good. What do you do? Why do you have so many shirts? Okay, lady. Okay. Thank you for making me feel good. The Eight Fathers Man Child. Hey, Clay. How you doing, brother? Eight Fathers Man Child doing great. How you doing? Well, they didn't pay the cable bill this month. I did. Every time I'm in here, I hear Pringleton. I'm hungry. What's the flavor? What's the best flavor of Pringles? Dude, I don't even remember the last time I've ate Pringles. Chris pays rent. Chris! Did you pay your rent, man? We need to know. We are worried about Chris. Let's see. Smoky bacon for sure, Peter. Though in Spain, I found cheddar cheese flavor, which was also awesome. I had to bring some home. They didn't last long. Very nice, Pringleton. Pringleton knows his Pringles. Gotcha, JB. Julia, last I heard, his rent wasn't due yet. Wayne James Bouchard, man. Thank you very much, Wayne James Bouchard. Appreciate that super sticker, man. You have the most best personal channel who is so down to earth and smart, friendly, reliable, knowledgeable, kind. Dang it, Shredder. Appreciate all of that, man. Seriously, I do. Not that I have the best channel or whatever, that I do appreciate you saying stuff like that. It makes me feel good, man, because, look, I really like these live streams. And, try to create a nice personal feel on the videos, too. But the interaction on the live streams is where I think it's at, man. Just because I'm not going to lie, dude. I like the positive reinforcement and the encouragement and everybody, saying nice things. I do appreciate that. So thank you, guys. Let's see, where are we at? Public service announcement. Everybody, you are awesome. Frank, heck yeah, man. If I send you a super chat, would you buy a stock live? No, Eight Fathers Man-Child. I never stay logged into, I would buy it on my phone or something if you wanted me to do that. I wouldn't have a problem doing that. But I don't want to log in to any of my brokerage accounts or crypto accounts or anything like that on the screen. And I'm glad you asked before you did, right? I'm glad you asked before you sent it. But I don't want to log in, man, and then have everybody see, what my positions are, where my positions are, and things like that, man. I feel like, not that I wouldn't want you to know that I bought it or anything like that, but I just wouldn't want to, I don't know, man, I don't feel like people need to know everything about how much money you have, where it's at, and things like that. But I also don't want to encourage or discourage anybody either. Who doesn't recognize my posts without the logo? Many Worlds, which, by the way, is on sale today. Get in for a long-term play. Esau Woo. Now I see you in the chat, man. Now I see you in the chat. You're still, to my knowledge, the only YouTube who have fans make an appreciation video. Boom! No, you guys have, that appreciation video was appreciated by me, not just the guys that made the video, and Lauren. And Crystal was in there too. So yeah, I really do. I appreciate all of you guys. Bro Trailer Park coming after Moas. Let's get it, Julia Gulia. It needs to happen. Public service announcement. This guy likes vegetables. And by this guy, I don't mean me. I'm not a vegetarian. Wrestler, on the other hand, big vegetarian. That's cool. All right, Eight Fathers Man Child. Yeah, I am glad you asked, man, because I don't want to log in and do any of that stuff. But if you wanted me to buy it on my phone or something and see me clicking around, fake clicking or whatever, I would do that. Who wants a Berkshire Hathaway stock at 400,000? Ugandan Toad. Let's make it happen, dude. Let's make it happen. I don't even know if I would want to buy a share of Berkshire Hathaway. Oh my god, Wrestler made me laugh so hard. I almost peed. Wrestler, you're the man, dude. Thoughts on Zella? Randy the Ape. Let's look at Zella, because I don't know. A lot of people talk about that alongside when they're talking about Farmy, too. So, let's see what we got going on here with Zella. Zella, okay. Been on a nice run over the last couple of days. Let's see what we got going on here. Nice run. Sitting down here at 34 cents. running all the way up to, what, 95 before backing off a little bit. Very, very interesting. So I don't know what this company does. I don't know enough about them to know that. I do know that these guys, they got a decent social media presence. Let's put it that way. Especially because I see a lot of people talking about it when they talk about Farmy too. Like, oh, hey, Farmy guys, come over here to Zella. So, interesting. They ran into some resistance right in here. And they did get that pullback right at that dollar line. I know it didn't touch a dollar, but 95 cents is still the same range. So you got two things, man. You're sitting right here at a moving average that is holding up as resistance. And you've got that dollar mark that was some pretty strong resistance. So it may not be able to break back above that dollar. And you might see it start to pull back a little bit. If it does break through that dollar, I mean, you got a decent run here, which I know it's only 5%, but you got a decent run to this level of resistance right in here. But the major level of resistance you're not going to see until about $1.30, which is going to be a nice 30% increase. And then above that, $1.50. So if you're not looking to quadruple, quintuple, sextuple your money, you could make a decent gain here. Personally, just looking at like all the levels of resistance that would have to go through, unless they come out with a huge breakthrough on like a huge PR announcement or a huge share buyback or a huge earnings beat or whatever they would need, I highly doubt you see $3.20 and levels this high. You would need some sort of a huge catalyst to come back up here, strictly based on how much resistance you would have on the way up before you'd be able to get to those levels. So, I don't know. It does look like it had a nice bounce there if it sustains itself, because that's a quick move, man. It's about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But look at this. This is what it's used to doing. Down every single day. Now, if you get some sort of a V-shaped correction here, could be very nice. But, yeah, I'm not terribly familiar with this. I just know a lot of people talk about it on social. Feed the steer corn. Soon as it gets close enough, boom. What? And then we hit and skin and quarter hang in the fridge for three weeks. Pugnacious. What, man? I don't know. I didn't need to hear all that. Can't wait to sextuple. Real wrestler. There you go, man. There you go. I wish I would sextuple on everything as well. Sandbox or mana? Yes. Yes. I don't know which one will end up doing better. But I do like both of the metaverse ideas between the two, so I wouldn't have a problem going 50-50, 60-40, 30-70, whatever you would want to split up between the two. Zella could get crazy if it goes over $1 because there are tons of dollar call. Well, there you go, Buck Wild the Skunk. See, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about the call options. I don't know anything about what the company does or anything like that. But just looking at that chart, it did have a lot of resistance there at $1. If Amazon misses earnings, they would likely be major news for everyone. Pringleton. It could, man. It could. Let's see. Not just because it's Amazon missing earnings, but it could have a lot to do with all of the inflation scares as well. If Amazon misses earnings, it could be, people could tie it into the fact that goods are more expensive now, and people are buying less on Amazon. So, Amazon's a direct indicator that goods are more expensive, and people are purchasing less, and therefore we could be entering a recession because people are spending less money, and so on. So yeah, I do think if they have a drastic earnings miss, it could be bad news for a lot of things. But if they just miss earnings, man, just because Amazon's going down, I don't think it's going to necessarily be bad news for everything. I think they would need to look at the bigger picture and try to tie that into the bigger picture of an economic downturn or something. What's up, Clay, bro? It's raining in Nala. Where the heck is Nala, man? I don't know that. Where's Nala? Mr. Carmichael. Where? Where's it raining? Freaking what? Well, there you go, wrestler. There you go. This guy's making his own meats or something? I don't know what he's doing. What counts first? AMC hits $20 a share. AMC hits $11 a share. Do it live. Very good question. I believe there would be less resistance than there is support for AMC reaching those numbers. So there is a lot of support at $14.50. Below $14.50, very strong support at $12 per share. Now, to the upside, we get a little bit of resistance at like $17, $18 in this area right in here. Maybe 16 now. But beyond, 16 and 17. But beyond that, man, 20 is definitely doable in terms of support and resistance. I feel like there's less headwinds going to 20 than there is going to 11. Now, if the overall market, if the NASDAQ, if all of these bigger stocks continue to fall, and we see no increases in the price of the overall market, and we start to turn back down to the downside, I would personally say 11 is more likely because of the pullback in the overall market, and because I believe a lot of investors in AMC are currently following the trend in the overall market. So if this trades sideways, I would say 20. If this trades sideways or up, I say 20 is much more likely to be achieved. If the NASDAQ and S&P 500 and Dow start to turn over again and continue to decline in a sell-off related to inflation and interest rates, I mean, I truly believe that 11 would be more likely than 20 in that case, because I don't see AMC bucking the trend of the overall market. New Orleans, Clay. New Orleans, Mr. Carmichael. Nala. Is that what it is? Nala. It's raining in Nala. Is that New Orleans? JB, thank you for letting me know. And Mike, Mr. Carmichael, thank you for clarifying on that one. New Orleans is Nala. See, I learned something every day. Hey, bro, any thoughts on Zynga? Yeah, Zynga actually had a pretty nice run the other day. I do own Zynga. We can look at that if you want. Yeah. Yeah, basically coming back up to here where it gapped down earlier in 2021. It's tough, man. It's tough. With the games and stuff they come out with, I don't know how competitive they are longer term. If a company like this gets involved with blockchain gaming or NFT gaming, I think it could be excellent news for the company. I don't know if they're into anything like that or if they're exploring anything like that, but I do believe they would see a huge benefit from getting into that digital asset world. And, I mean, they could easily see prices way back above $15 again if they were. But, I don't know. Pretty volatile over the last, I would say, 2 years. They've been very volatile. Oh, no, we don't want daily. We want minute. Diamond Hands fan, let's go Eastside Woo. Market Watch saying it's over for AMC and GME. Yeah, dude, everybody's saying it's over at this point, guys. Everybody's saying it's over. And I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I need to, after I post all my videos and stuff at night, I got to stop just reading through people's Twitter posts to see what's going on in the community. Because there are a lot of people that are clearly frustrated. There's a lot of people who are clearly frustrated. And I hate to see so much frustration going on. And I get it's because of the price being down. But, man, people sometimes are their own worst enemies. There's a huge difference in being excited about something and being just disgraceful against something. And there's a lot of people right now in the you can say community or whatever, that really need to look at the upside of things. $3 cost for April monthlies on Prog. Hashtag cheap next week. Also has multiple catalysts. Disclaimer, I have been wrong about timing almost 100% of the time for Prog. So yes. this could be your time, man. This could be your time. Okay, friends, let's hit the like button. Listen to SD. Hit the like button because it is time to go, guys. It is time to go. I did not see Danelle in here this morning. So, Danelle, if you're in here, thank you very much. I know you're usually one of the first to say goodbye. I did not see you in here. You think I'm frustrated with the market? And, bro, you should see me in the kitchen this morning. I can believe it, man. I can believe it with your burnt pancakes and your burnt waffles and your burnt eggs. Oh, man, Twitter is massively toxic at times. Often, man. It's crazy, isn't it, Pringleton? It's crazy, man. What? Ilaska is so nice in the summer. Very good. Pika, Pika. Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby, dabbing on them as always, guys. Get your names in the chat right now. AMC Trapper, if you're listening, thanks for letting me know you're in here, man. We do miss you, so if you can be active again whenever, don't feel like you got to rush back. Whenever you can be active, be active. We all love you in here. Danelle, if you're in here, see you later. Lauren, if you're listening, see you later as well. Julia Gulia, have a great day. Isawu, Jeet Money, Meta, oh yes, Mr. Carmichael, Jeet Money, Alex, Shredda, Lenadov, JB. WA is wrong on prediction 6% of the time, every time. Very nice, man. 6% of the time, every time. That's like a lot of the time. That's a lot of the time. That's all you need to know right there. JB, see you later. Kalani, later, bro. Transparent Trading, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that NFT so much. If you guys want to see that on the way out, we've got the NFT from Transparent Trading there. Show that one more time. Thank you very much. Appreciate your artwork, man. Definitely an artist there. I like it. Thank you very much, Transparent. JJ, Frank, Isai Wu, Pringleton, Spider Claude, Shredda, Pringleton, Lenendorf, Pringleton again. Oh my goodness. I love it, guys. All right. If you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.